Welcome back. Today we will talk about the unemployment insurance in Germany, Arbeitslosenversicherung. The idea is simple. Anyone can lose their job, and this system supports you financially while you are looking for a new one. You pay about 2.6% of your gross salary, and the good part is it is equally split between you and your employer. So each of you pay almost 1.3%. Just like the other contributions, everything is automatically handled through your employer. You don't need to do anything and it is directly deducted from your salary. If you're not a regular employee, like if you're self employed or a freelancer, you are not automatically included. But you can join voluntarily under certain conditions. For example, if you work at least 15 hours per week, or in specific situations like working outside the EU for the training or extended parental leave. There are two main types of support in Germany: Arbeitslosengeld, unemployment benefit 1. This is what you're paying for if you have worked and contributed to the system. This is the benefit you receive when you lose your job. It's a temporary income to help you while you search for your next job. Bürgergeld, it's the citizen's allowance. This comes later if your unemployment benefit runs out or if you don't qualify for it for the first place. It's more of a basic support system and not directly tied to your contributions. Let's break down unemployment benefit, also known as Arbeitslosengeld or simply ALG. It's a financial support paid by the Federal Employment Agency to help you while you're unemployed and actively looking for a new job. To qualify, you need to meet a few key conditions. Registered as unemployed at your local employment office, apply for the benefit, it's not automatic after registration, have paid into unemployment insurance for at least 12 months within the last 30 months, be actively looking for a job, and have the legal right to work in Germany, EU, EEA, or a Swiss citizen or with a valid residence permit. There are some exceptions and flexibility. Periods like raising children, illness, or military service can extend the 30-month window. If you had multiple short term jobs under 14 weeks each, you might qualify with just 6 months of contributions. Work periods in other EU or EEA countries can count toward your eligibility. For non German citizens, you can access ALG under the same conditions as long as you have a valid residence permit. If you are on a temporary permit, you usually have 3 to 12 months to find a new job. If you have permanent residency, your status is not affected, but you still need to actively look for work to receive benefits. One thing to keep in mind is that longer periods of unemployment don't automatically affect your status, but they can delay a citizenship application in some cases. You can both register as unemployed and apply for ALG through the official website of the Federal Employment Agency. We will have the link in the description. Alright, so once you apply for ALG, the next big question is how much do you actually get? Let's keep it simple and walk through the logic behind it. Step 1. Look at your past income. They take your average net salary from the last 12 months. So even if your salary changed a bit, they smooth it out. Step 2. Turn it into a daily amount. The average is divided by 365 days to get your daily income. Step 3. Adjust for deductions. From that daily amount, around 20% is deducted to account for things like taxes and social contributions, especially health insurance. Step 4. Apply the final rate. Now, you don't get 100% of what's left. 60% if you don't have children and 67% if you have children. Even though it's calculated daily, you are paid monthly. So, they take the final daily amount and multiply it about 30 days. If all these steps sound a bit technical, don't worry, the system does it for you automatically. There is also an official calculator from the Federal Employment Agency where you can quickly estimate your benefit based on your salary. We will link it in the description so you can check your numbers easily. Now, the big question: how long do you receive ALG? In most cases, it follows a basic rule. You get benefits for roughly half the time you have contributed to unemployment insurance. So, for example, if you paid for 12 months, you get 6 months of benefits. Or if you have paid for 4 years, you can get up to 2 years. There are some extra details depending on age and work history, but this half-time rule gives you a good general idea. What happens after it ends? If your ALG period runs out and you still haven't found a job, the system doesn't just stop there. At that point, you can apply for the Bürgergeld if you're eligible, which is a more basic form of support. But that's a different system and not directly tied to your contributions. So, we will cover it separately in a dedicated video about benefits and allowances in Germany. How do you actually apply for ALG? Let's say you have lost your job and you already know it's about to end. Here is what you need to do. Step 1. Register as a job seeker. Arbeitssuchend melden. This is the first and most important step. As soon as you know your job will end, you need to register as looking for a job with the Federal Employment Agency. Timing matters a lot here, like you have to earliest register by 3 months before your job ends or latest within 3 days after you are officially informed. If you miss that deadline, you might get a blocking period, meaning your benefits could be delayed. Now, how to register? You have 3 options. Online is the fastest and easiest, by phone through their free hotline number, or in person at your local office. Just search for the nearest employment agency in your city. This is different from registering as a job seeker. Even if you already registered as looking for a job, you still need to officially register as unemployed once your job actually ends and you don't have a new one lined up. Timing again is a key. You can do it up to 3 months in advance, but latest on your first day of unemployment. In practice, the safest move is as soon as your job ends, register for both job seeker and unemployed right away. You can do this also online with a digital ID or in person at the Federal Employment Agency. You will need your ID or passport, not your driver license, your registration certificate, which is the Anmeldung, and the residence permit if applicable. After that, you will usually get an appointment with a consultant. Their role is to help you find a new job. So, you will need to show that you are actively applying, like applications, interviews, emails, etc. Step 3 is to apply for an employment benefit, ALG. Once you are officially registered as unemployed, you can apply for the actual payments. You can also apply this online via the Federal Employment Agency website or using a paper form if you prefer. One important document here is the employment certificate, Arbeitsbescheinigung. Your previous employer provides this and it's required to process your application. A quick recap of how to apply for ALG includes registering as a job seeker, register as unemployed, and applying for an employment benefit. You can do all of these 3 on the same day, sometimes even in one appointment with the Federal Employment Agency. Here is a few extra things. These don't apply to everyone, but they can be critical. If you are a foreign resident, you also need to inform the immigration office, Ausländerbehörde. Do this within 2 weeks of knowing you will be unemployed. Usually, a simple online form on their website is enough. Attend your appointments. You will be assigned a consultant who helps with job search, applications, training or language courses depending on your situations. You are expected to show that you are actively looking for a job. So don't skip these meetings. Submit your employment certificate, Arbeitsbescheinigung. Your previous employer provides this. It's required to process your application, and if you didn't receive it, make sure to request it. Once everything is submitted, your application gets processed. After approval, you will receive a confirmation, which is usually by post, and payments are made monthly directly to your bank account IBAN. As a summary, it is always advisable to register early. Ideally, as soon as you know your job will end, complete all the steps without delay and stay active in your job search. Do that and you avoid delays or worse, a blocking period, and start receiving your benefits smoothly. Now, you have heard the blocking period Sperrzeit a few times. Here's what it actually means. A blocking period is when your unemployment benefit ALG is temporarily stopped by the Federal Employment Agency. It can last up to 12 weeks, which is 3 months. This happens if the system sees that you caused your unemployment or didn't cooperate properly. Other common reasons include you quit your job without a valid reason, or you were fired due to misconduct, you signed a termination agreement or accept severance pay, you rejected a suitable job offer without a good reason, you are not actively looking for a job, you skip appointments, or don't follow required programs, or you registered late as a job seeker or unemployed. There are also penalties. Like in serious cases of quitting or refusing jobs, it's up to 12 weeks. And for smaller mistake like late registration, it's about shorter delays, for example, a week or two. This system in total is built on support, but also on responsibility. If you follow the rules, register on time, actively search for a job, cooperate with your consultant, you will receive your benefits without any issues. But if not, the system can pause your payments for a while. Before we wrap this part up, here are a couple of more things to keep in mind. Private unemployment insurance. Everything we have covered so far is the public system, the one you pay into automatically. But there is also optional private unemployment insurance you can take on. Why would you need it? Because ALG only replaces part of your income, that is, 60% of your previous net salary with people of no children and 67% with people who have children. So, there is always a gap between what you used to earn and what you receive. Private insurance can help cover that gap, but only under strict conditions. It usually pays only if you lose your job involuntarily. It does not cover quitting, misconduct, or even fixed term contract endings. So it's more of a safety add on than a replacement. Health insurance during unemployment. This part is actually good news. While receiving ALG, your health insurance and long term care insurance are covered by the Federal Employment Agency. So, if you are in a public health insurance, you simply stay with your provider and there is no interruption. If you are in a private health insurance, it's a bit more complicated. In many cases, you may need to switch to the public insurance. In some cases, like a long term private coverage, you might allow to stay. If you stay private, the agency usually covers only part of the premium. In nutshell, public ALG gives you a basic income support. Private insurance can top it up with conditions and your health coverage continues especially if you are in a public system. In short, for this video, the key takeaway is your contributions go towards Arbeitslosengeld, the first type of unemployment insurance. Bürgergeld is a separate topic and we would cover it in another video focused on benefits and allowances in Germany. Thank you for listening and stay tuned for the next video.